Hello, I'm Dr. Emma Hitt-Nichols. Welcome to the free course for lifelong eating. Lifelong eating is a real foods eating approach, and it's designed to help you lose weight if you need to, also keep the weight off, and then also prevent the whole host of chronic diseases that can happen because of a poor standard American diet called SAD. This approach is not really a diet where you lose 20 pounds and then you go back to what you were doing previously that made you put on the weight. This is about a practice that we do for the rest of our lives. I'll talk about the 5 keys of lifelong eating that we will go through one by one. And so please join me in the next video. And also let me just tell you quickly about my background, just in case you're interested. I have a PhD in nutrition and health sciences from Emory University, and I became a medical writer, which is I write content for clinicians to train doctors. And I've had a front row seat at looking at all the amazing drugs that have come about in the last 20 years. Awesome. However, a big blind spot is that we are all getting more sick. Our lifespan is decreasing for the first time in history. And all of this, all of it is because of our poor standard American diet. And unless we all take individual responsibility for what we eat, we're all going to have a problem. And this isn't any kind of moral issue about being overweight. It's not about body image, body positivity. It's nice to lose weight. It's nice to look good. This is about our health. And if we're in our 40s and 50s and we don't yet have diabetes, we're lucky. 88% of us are metabolically unwell, and that we have pre-diabetes or diabetes. Many of us don't know it. A lot of us have cardiovascular disease. I will say too that even though I know how to lose weight, and I have lost the same 20 to 30 pounds throughout my whole adult life, I always manage to put it back on, because once you stop paying attention, you put it back on. It's in the air or something. I don't know what it is. Like the foods that are so tempting, or if you go out to eat, it's so easy to overeat and all the things. And so I've had my own battle with this 20 to 30 pounds throughout my whole adult life. I'm on the downswing now because I'm following my own practice. But 2 years ago, I lost 30 pounds and I did put it all back on. And so I just got very frustrated one day. And I'm like, look, I know how to research the medical literature and I know what to do to lose weight, but why can't I keep it off? And so I devised these 5 keys. So what are the 5 keys? All right, so you can remember them with the acronym PEACE, P-E-A-C-E. The first is plan your meals at least 24 hours ahead of time. I'll talk in the next video about strategies for doing that and why you need to do that. The next one is eat twice a day between an 8-hour window. So that's time restricted eating. The next one is adopt an ancestral eating pattern. And most importantly, avoid processed foods, which is like 70% of what we all eat. Avoid processed foods. Eat an ancestral eating pattern. And I'll go into detail about that. The next one is C, which is cook and prep ahead of time. I'll present some strategies for doing that and why we need to do that. And then E, the final one, is evaluate daily. And that does include weighing yourself daily, although I'll talk about why it's important not to compare your weight with the previous day, because that will just create mind drama, and how to do that. And then also evaluate, did you eat what you said you were going to eat when you planned that out in the first step? Plan your food 24 hours ahead of time. And I'll go over those in each of the next videos.